talking about competitive gymnastics.
So this is going to be helpful if you're thinking about starting competitive gymnastics, or if you've been in competitive gymnastics and you want some tips and tricks for like different stuff.
So let's get started.
So for the basics of competitive gymnastics, it takes a lot of commitment more than recreational gymnastics, because recreational you don't really learn any routines. I mean, sometimes you do, but like not really, like you don't have to perfect them. And odds are if you join competitive gymnastics, you're going to have to practice a lot more.
So like it's gonna be different from like gym to gym. Like some gyms you might have to practice like 20 hours a week, and then some gyms like our gym you only have to practice 4 hours a week. So it can like vary a lot, and that can also affect the different like prices and stuff like that.
So back to prices, obviously, you know, more serious gyms are going to have a larger price, and then
Especially if they have like an Olympic gym and they have like Olympian people go there.
like for our gym, the price, like, don't get me wrong, most gymnastics places are expensive no matter what, but like obviously if you're going to go to a gym where an Olympian trained at, you're going to have the prices go through the roof rather than just going to like a small town gym. So that's kind of cost. We can't really give you an exact price because again it varies for each gym. Plus the price will also include leotards, warm-ups, gym bags, and I guess travel could be included since you have to travel a lot for competitive gymnastics. So that's something to think about before you start competitive gymnastics.
The next thing is like road trips and traveling, and if you stay at hotels, like just kind of what to bring. We're going to be showing you our road trip essentials and different stuff like that. So when we go on road trips, we like to entertain ourselves by watching movies. So two of our favorites are The Hunger Games and Pitch Perfect.
And so a lot of cars have like built-in DVD players where you can just, you know, watch them right there. Or else I guess you want to bring your laptop and watch it.
They also have like portable DVD players, like you can like, yeah, but there's portable ones too.
Also for road trips, we're just using my phone as an example, but like anything that has apps on it are great because odds are you might not have internet connection to like go on internet needed apps.
Yeah.
But like, you know, just anything that you have that has apps on it, like an iPad or iPod, just anything that has apps so you can play games on it, because you're gonna get bored. Sorry. And for like hotels, if you have a swimming pool and you're like at a hotel before a meet, if it's okay if you want to go swimming, but don't go swimming too much or else your hands are gonna get like soft, I guess, and then they might rip at the meet, which would be bad.
Well, it might not depend like so much, like if your gym wears grips, like it might not matter that much, but like our gym, like you have to buy your own grips, and so most people at our gym don't wear grips if you ever see our videos. So like it probably like affects us more like not having grips than people who have grips.
Again, for travel, you might want to bring a comfy pillow and blanket because you might want to take a nap and be comfortable. So for competitive gymnastics, you're going to probably have to have a gym bag. I don't know why you wouldn't, but this gym bag is going to have all of your essentials in it.
So we're not going to show you like what's actually in this, but we do have a video up, and none of the stuff has like changed really about what's in it. So if you want to figure out what we have in our gym bag, then go ahead and press right here on the gym bag.
Obviously, you can only click it if you're on a laptop because a mobile device would not work.
So yeah, obviously you're just going to need to bring this wherever you go for a gymnastics meet.
It pretty much has all of your essentials in it that you're going to need at the meet and, you know, getting ready for it.
You're also going to need your leotard, obviously. I'm pretty sure every gym has this, but I don't know. And then most gyms also have warm-ups, but not every gym has warm-ups.
So again, that will have to be kind of included with the price of competitive gymnastics. Our gym has the same Leo and warm-ups for 2 years, and then they switch. But I mean, some gyms might switch every year, or
some might have them for a long time. It just all depends. Also, something extra is like with competitive gymnastics, this is kind of like optional, but when you go to gymnastics meets, there's a lot of like sweatshirts that you can buy and t-shirts and stuff like that. So if it's more of like a souvenir, like that also can impact different like the cost and stuff.
So for competitive gymnastics, the biggest thing is your first meet, because you don't really know what to expect. So for our first meet, it was weird because we weren't really that nervous, so I felt kind of like...
Yeah, we actually did really good at our first competitive gymnastics meet, and like, we just weren't that nervous, like, at all.
But I know that like a lot of people probably are nervous because like they never like competed at somewhere besides their gym. So the equipment is kind of like weird. Like if you rent equipment, you'll notice that like a lot of the beams are like a different kind of material in my opinion.
Also, like when people tend to like rent equipment, all of them seem like the same. Like the beams that are rented, they all like feel the same, and the bars that are rented all feel the same.
And
so
the
like
floors tend to be kind of like weird. Like the carpeting on it is kind of weird. But like it doesn't really make that much of a difference in your performance.
like don't let it psych you out. Like, but when it's like when your gymnastics meets are at like a gym, the equipment tends to be more worn and just like it feels more comfortable. At least in our opinion, it does.
So for the awards after a meet, if you don't know what awards are, then after the meet, you go to a separate place usually, and then they give you first, second, or third based on your score. So it takes a lot of good sportsmanship for getting used to it, because I know our first year of competitive gymnastics, I wasn't a very good sport, and
It's just something like you have to get used to either winning or losing or just not doing your best.
this year I've gotten a lot better. Like you just kind of have to accept it. Like, you know, there are going to be meets where you just don't do the best, and then there are going to be meets where you're like, yeah, look at me, I'm at first place.
And also, like, you're probably going to be competing against a lot of the same gyms and a lot of the same people most of the time. And there's probably going to be at least one person, like, I haven't really, like, developed, like, someone that, like, I just can't stand. But, like, there's probably going to be, like, a couple people, or at least, like, a club in general, that you're probably not going to like, and it's just something that you need to keep to yourself, and you don't need to go sharing it with others.
And, like, when you get your award, if you don't think you did that good, you don't need to be snooty about it. Just salute when they tell you to, because they take
And smile.
And then just kind of walk away, just forget about it. There's other meets that you can do better at, and there's always next year if you don't feel like that was a good season. But, I mean, the biggest thing is just to be a good sport, or else you're going to not be very well liked by anyone. So just be a good sport no matter what place you get. I mean, there's a lot of girls that, like, get, like, not placed at all, and then
they can be, like, the best sport in the end. So sorry about that, our camera cut off, but we just wanted to say, like, being a good sport is probably, like, the best thing you can do no matter how well you do or how well you place.
So we hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope that it helped some people that are thinking about joining competitive gymnastics or wanted some tips or tricks.
So give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below any other video ideas that you want us to do.
And we'll see you in our next video.
Bye!